Yo, what's happening, guys? Maddie here from DCLblogger.com. I'll be going through some coins that I've kind of bullish on, so I'll be posting this video along with this thread. And basically my top 11 picks on NFT project related cryptocurrencies. And I think a lot of people following me because I have been growing the NFT space for the last 2 to 3 years. But recently there's been a lot of attention on NFTs. A lot of people that are new to NFTs entering this space and trying to figure out how to invest or how to get involved. And if you really want to dive deep into the NFT space, you can get involved in NFT projects and start collecting and blah, blah, blah. But if you want to just kind of invest on projects just the traditional cryptocurrency way, which most people have done, then this is who this video is for. So I'll be going through about 11 that I'm personally invested in. Do your own research. This has got nothing to do with telling you what to do. This is just me, my portfolio. I like to be very broad and diverse because it's very naive. I think it's naive to think that there's only one project that will be really good and better than the rest. There's heaps of stuff happening and very capable people across the board doing all kinds of different projects and pushing the tech in many ways. So let's get into it. All right, so you guys know already that I'm pretty bullish on Decentraland. It is no secret. I've been promoting and being part of this project and growing it for the last 2 to 3 years. And why I've gotten with Decentraland was, if I pull this back over my strategy over the last 2 to 3 years, I got involved in Decentraland or even the NFT space in 2018 sometime. And the philosophy there was, all right, cryptocurrencies are great. And people that got involved in 2017, they kind of just saw green and threw money at it. All right, that's kind of like at the peak of the bull run. That's what happened. There was really not much thinking going on as to what these projects do, because no one could understand what the projects do. No one really understood what the hell scaling solutions are, or Ethereum, or what it means to even have a digital currency. No one could visualize that. So when Decentraland and NFT projects came about, I was like, oh wow, okay, well, this is the missing link. This is, whether it be Decentraland or not, this is the visual kind of connection that people can make and then make an investment decision. So when people think of Amazon, they think, okay, well, big marketplace. When they think of Tesla, they think about Elon Musk going to the moon, Mars, cars, the future, electricity, all this stuff, and they can kind of see the trajectory. When you think about Ethereum, the tech guys get it, the nerdy people like me and other people kind of get it, or other people more nerdy than me get it better. Scaling solutions, all right, people get that. But when it comes to like mainstream that are going to be entering this space, I think it's going to be the very visual representative projects that will kind of be form that connection. So it is true for NFTs across the board. So Decentraland for the last 2 or 3 years doing really, really well, or at least growing their tech. In this year, they're going to be opening up VR and their own client and adding a ton more. They've got $3 million worth of funding this year, and every year they have 22 million mana worth of funding, and currently with mana currently being 13 cents, I believe. So yeah, 13 cents, 22 million mana is about 3 million USD they have to spend this year, and then every year it's another 22 million mana for the next 10 years. So I think they have a lot of money to play with to push to the community to just get things built in mass. And I think as people kind of share this stuff on social, so you can see people building their headquarters for certain projects being built. Binance has launched on Decentraland. You've got Kraken that has launched on Decentraland. People are building and sharing what they're doing in Decentraland. All this sort of stuff. People building galleries. There was about 85 galleries that were deployed in Decentraland recently. And I think as people start to use the platform, it's only been out for less than a year. And I think as people start to use the platform, and we've seen VR chat and those kind of products go real viral on YouTube, and I think the same will happen with Decentraland. So that is why Decentraland is a top pick of mine, because I think visually and virtually, people will really get involved in the space. Now, Sandbox is a very similar kind of product. It is a hybrid of, you could say, crypto on Roblox and Minecraft kind of like looking thing, and it has a land layout as well, and you can kind of see the partnerships that they just touched upon briefly there. But as these guys get really serious, and I believe that they're going to be launching this year, you can see all the games kind of coming with Sandbox. It's going to be a very game-centric space. Buy land, build your games, share it, and I think again, it's like one of those things where people get it. You can grow this, and visually, the normies when they get here, they can get that. So these are all the partners that they have going: Atari, Shaun the Sheep, and a lot of really brands, because the parent company is Animoca Brands. So I think Atari, along with Decentraland, for the same reasons as Decentraland, will do quite well. And I always like to kind of look at the market cap. So let's look at the market cap here. Where are we? Okay. Sandbox market cap is 33 million and currently at 0.053 cents. Mana at 180 million pretty much and 0.13 cents. Okay, Axie Infinity. This is in no particular order, this list, by the way. So I think Axie Infinity is going to be big because these guys are quite OG. They've been around for 2 to 3 years. They recently surpassed, I believe, 20,000 active daily users, or I think 15,000 active daily users. They have like 20,000 plus people that own Axies now. They've kind of gone exponential in terms of user base growth. They've had Axie Infinities themselves, these little pet Axies that you can own as NFTs, sell for like up to $150,000. Land sell for like over $60,000 to $70,000. I think $45,000, $50,000, something like that. But they've had big sales. They've been around for ages. They've done a ton of volume. I mean, they've got big partners: Samsung, Binance, HTC, Ubisoft, and they have their land. This thing coming out soon. So their land kind of terrarium. I don't know how to pronounce that, but basically, you know, you can feed your Axie in kind of like a Tamagotchi style kind of, you know, battle monsters and that sort of a feel to it. They'll be going to Ronin, which is their blockchain scaling solution. And I think they've got a lot coming in 2021. So going by the fact that they have a lot of user base growth, visually quite appealing. They're on exchanges like Binance, so they have the visibility. I don't know. I think like if NFTs are going to grow really big, then there's going to be those handful of projects that will front run it on the cryptocurrency side, and I think Axie will be one of them. Where are they? They are at $34 million market cap, 61 cents. Engine's been around for ages, kind of like a NFT suite that you can plug into your game and then kind of like tokenize the game assets that you have. Quite a few projects have been built onto Engine. They recently did like a massive, this is over the last 3 to 4 days, it's gone up, you know, from 13 cents to a crazy 38 cents or 43 cents or something it's sitting at now. So I don't know what's going on there. Apparently it was recently listed on a Japanese exchange, I believe, and it's just gone wild since then. So that's a huge market cap. I'm curious to see which NFT project will hit, you know, $1 billion market cap first. Now Matic is not an NFT project, but it's kind of integrated itself across many dApps, many being NFT projects. Notable ones being Decentraland. You know, you got Battle Races, Decentral Games. Both products are games on Decentraland. Chain Guardians, another game. 0x Universe. What else we got? Spells of Genesis, Somnium Space. Quite a few partners that they've kind of bullishly blockchain QEDs. So, you know, Matic is a scaling solution for Ethereum, because we all know gas fees are just crippling everything. So it's going to be a side chain that runs concurrently. So once assets are on there, or your NFTs are on there, you're going to be able to trade at pretty much zero fees and really, really quick. So that sort of stuff in scale, I think, will really help the space. And why Matic over other scaling solutions is because they've been very aggressively onboarding partners. And I think that sort of network effect is key. Like, you can't just build a product and then think, you know, businesses will come to you. You have to like aggressively go after them, prove what you can do for them, help them integrate, provide some resources for them, do all the dev work if you need to, use that to leverage your next set of partners. You know, there's a lot of legwork that needs to be done, and that comes to a lot of marketing and a team that kind of understands the business growth in that sense. And I think Matic get it. So I am bullish on Matic. $166 million market cap, 3.4 cents. All right, Wax is another OG in the space. Been around for a very long time, since 2017. Building kind of a crypto collectible launch platform. They've had Tops come in and do stuff for what are they called? Garbage Pail Kids. They've had you know, that Tiger King guy, Joe Tiger King launch. They've had, you know, Red Fox Labs, Cogs, and I think, and they've got Street Fighter, which is coming up soon. And I think like if they can continue being like a platform where you can launch collectibles or trading cards or whatever that is, then they'll do really well. And again, like I like to invest in OG products because you know, the guys that were in 2017, 2018, they've had a lot of time and money to build out their product, and 3-4 years later they're in a much better position than projects that are trying to build everything right now. So that's why I like the ones that have already been building, that have already, they've had some 2017 momentum. In that 2017 people came and then they put some money in, and you know, it's in their minds now, so when they re-enter, it'll make sense to them. They'll be able to see what these guys have achieved. So Wax is on their $65 million market cap at 4.3 cents. All right, now Flow blockchain I am very bullish on. One, because they've created NBA Top Shot, which has become a super popular collectible project that's done, this is cryptoslam.io, by the way, that's done like $1 to $2 million trading volume over the last 24 hours in like 2 to 3 consecutive days. And you can see how it's kind of eclipsed everything else, right? That's huge. And that's the product, and I've used it, NBA Top Shot, and I've used it to kind of buy packs and all that sort of stuff. And it's really good. It's really visually appealing. I wish I could show you guys, but the site's down, I believe. Yeah, the site's down. But let me go to the Twitter, and you can kind of see the type of product that they're building and the mainstream that they're breaking into. So I think the key right now, where we go. Thanks, man. So we have, you know, they collect moments. So NBA Top Shot, you collect moments, or kind of like these GIF images as collectibles. So it's kind of mimicking the real world collectible industry. And you can see some of these have gone for like $35,000-$40,000, gone crazy. Like people have started collecting these really rare moments. Some are like legendary status, some of them are cosmics or whatever that is. Record day, $2.1 million worth of trades. So it's cool because some really popular players and personalities on Instagram are starting to tweet this out, and you can just get involved with a credit card. You don't even need to download a wallet for this. It's all kind of self-managed by Dapper Labs or Flow blockchain. So all of this is happening on Flow, and I think like if they've successfully launched Top Shot, I don't see why they can't successfully launch UFC, which seems to be coming next. And if they can leverage those two brands to say, hey, like NFT collecting is real, then I don't see why they can't push that to get a lot more products or projects, IPs, brands to build on Flow. I don't see why they can't just become like a premier place to launch, you know, big brands on Flow, especially NFT collectible involved. So bullish on Flow, who are, I don't think they're public yet. I don't think they've been listed on exchanges. I think they just finished a private sale or something. So we'll see how that goes. Meme, all right, don't buy meme has been what is it now? Where's meme? $13 million market cap, $520. Now meme was kind of like a kind of spur of the moment product that spurred from people just getting excited by a concept or an idea, and that eventually became like this DeFi NFT hybrid where you can stake meme tokens, which basically means you lock those meme tokens up, and for locking them up you get X amount of points every day, and you farm or collect those points and you cash those points in for art in this case. So people, you know, ferocious art, Jose Delbo, we've had some really big kind of artists come and dropped on this, and even like Terra Virtua, Bitcoin Origins, heaps of projects starting to kind of use this NFT staking, NFT farming, staking to farm NFTs model. And I think meme at some point hit $2,000. It hit $2,000 on the hype of what people thought it was going to be. This says 1,300, but it actually hit $2,000, I remember. And it's dropped because it kind of, you know, DeFi is like that. People rush in and then it just drops as people lose interest. But they continue to build, and they've had some pretty big names come on board. Currently at $520. They've only got 28,000 tokens in circulation, so that's kind of why the token price is so high. And they got Beeple coming up. So Beeple being a pretty big artist, I don't see why. And I guess what gives the token value is the fact that people want to lock them up and kind of pull them out of liquidity, and therefore it gives them the ability to stake those to get more art. So the bigger the artist, or the bigger the kind of rush to lock up those tokens to get those NFTs, the stronger, I guess, the token price can go, because people coming in to buy more tokens. There's not much on the liquidity side, on the selling side, because people have all locked them up to kind of stake this stuff. So that's the kind of concept here, kind of gamifying the NFT space a little bit. And I'm bullish on meme because I like the team. And I think the fact that they're public and pushing this and building an actual product of it, they could have just given up here and rug pulled, but obviously they continue to go, and that's just really good to see in the DeFi space specifically. Red Fox Labs, I don't talk about them often, but they are pretty good. They are a venture builder, an NFT product gaming venture builder in Vietnam, based in Vietnam. So I think they're at $31 million market cap, I believe. $32 million market cap, 2.4 cents. I think if Asia, or if NFTs are going to go global, then Asia will definitely be a big part of it. And I think those that are situated there to get a bit of that happening and to really integrate themselves with those, the environment, will do really well. So Red Fox Labs, being based in Vietnam and kind of building, products out of there, I think will do really well from that area. It's also very well loved from the Nuggets News team, or the Nuggets News kind of community. Now, Whale token is a token that is backed by a ton of assets that was acquired by Whale Shark and now is kind of locked up in that vault, that NFT wallet, and increases in value. And in September they did an audit, so Non-Fungible did an audit, and it was valued at about $1.5 million. It should be a lot more now, considering Ethereum's gone up. A lot of these NFTs have gone up in value. And also, I think Whale Shark purchased a pretty big chunk of NBA Top Shot, which has gone crazy, and it's definitely going to add to the valuation of this. So Whale token currently at $21 million market cap, $4.25. I think it reached like $10 at some stage. It was going crazy. And that's it, guys. I got Bondly token over here and a bunch of others. So is that all of them? Did I talk about game? Game credits. Okay, game credits. I don't talk about game credits often, but I know the team really well. It's actually the most OG coin out of all of them. It's been around since 2014, guys. But here's the thing, right? It's been around since 2014. So let's just plug this in here. Been around since 2014. It hit at some point in 2017. Guess how much it hit? It hit $6, right? It hit $6 somewhere around here. Yeah, $6. It hit $6 in January 2018. Okay, that was freaking crazy. It's currently dropped down to 5 cents, but, and this is the kicker, it's been reacquired or acquired by a team that I know pretty well that have a ton of resources that they're using to kind of push out a NFT game-centric product where you can stake your game tokens to earn NFTs based on esports and different projects that are happening. So there's a bunch of kind of rewards that you can stake against, and they haven't really started marketing. And considering the low market cap of $5 million and the fact that they've hit some pretty big projects before, but you can see all the games you can kind of stake against, and then you can kind of earn game tokens by doing that. So I think they're going to continue to build that suite, and they'll continue to build their platform. I think they've also got some games that are building on top of them. Some of them being, I forgot the name. What is it? Yeah, they've got their own. Nova Blitz is a game, I believe. But yeah, they've got a few games that are building on top of them. They're kind of like Engine in the sense of a platform that you can kind of build games on, but also stake. You'll be able to stake against. So what makes me bullish is, one, they're on Bittrex. That's a pretty big exchange. Two, they've been around since 2014, so they've got that OG status. They've already somewhat established. Three, they've been recently acquired and kind of re-gearing to the NFT space and low cap. So that's that. There's quite a few others that we can get into, but this will be a really long video if I continue. So Rari for Rarible, UOS, Ghost, GHST, Ghost token for that Aave Tamagotchi style game. Sol, another blockchain that is super fast. Rev token, Cube for Somnium Space, and yeah, we can really get into all of these. These are all pretty low cap. But again, you know, I have a very mixed bag of everything. I think I want to be part of the space as a whole. Being involved in multiple cryptocurrencies allows me to keep them on my radar. I like being part of high caps, mid caps, and low caps. You never know which low cap's going to do insanely well. So I have a very spread portfolio skewed against the ones that I think will do really well long term. And if we are going to go through a bull run, which seems likely, then I think NFT projects will gain a bulk of that. So just sharing my portfolio with you guys. Hope that helped. I've been asked that question many times. I've dodged it because I just don't like answering. It's just such a big answer, and I'm put it in a video for you guys. And I don't like picking certain cryptocurrencies. So here's everything for everyone at the one shot, and hopefully we all do really well in 2021 and NFTs continue to grow and the ecosystem continues to grow. I think that there'll be more cryptocurrency related NFT projects that will come, but NFT related cryptocurrency projects that will come. But we really have to be careful as to which ones are kind of cash grabbed and using just brands to, you know, pump the price and disappear, or who will actually build for 3 to 4 years. And that's why with my portfolio allocation, I've allocated a lot for the ones that have built for the last 2 to 3 years consistently, all the way through a bear market, and continue to develop the product, believed in the space enough to continue to build. And therefore, I think they're the ones that are resilient enough to grow. So there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and